Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. As you know that we are discussing the very important module of linguistics, that is phonetics. Phonetics is a very important module because it's related to the sound, and sound is the initial step of speaking. If you want to produce, if you want to speak, first of all, you have to control the sounds. And sound makes the word distinct. And sound consists of a different mechanism, different types. I have already told you that sounds are the consonant sound, sounds are the vowel sound. So in this video, we will going to deal with the classification of the consonants sound. We are going to deal with the classification of consonant sound and how we can check that this is the particular word, this is the particular sound, that is the consonant sound, and what type of sound of consonant this is. This is the topic of our video, and if you want to know more about language and linguistics, first you can know thus you can subscribe the channel and press the bell icon, and if you are using the Facebook, and you will join our Facebook group and you can pin your comments and you can know more about language and linguistics, and you will able to discuss the linguistics issues on our Facebook page, our Facebook groups. Okay, let's start toward the video. See, classification of consonants. I have told you that there are 21 consonants in English language, and how we can classify these consonants. These sounds of consonants are classified by the three ways. We can check the three things when we analyze the consonant sound. What are the three levels? The three levels are, first is voicing. What is voicing? Voicing are of two types. When you produce some sound, if the sound is voiced sound, this consonant will be called the voiced consonant. And what is voiced? When you produce the sound, you feel here in your glottis, you will feel the vibration. If your glottis will be vibrated, you can say that this is the voiced sound. And what is voiceless? Second is the voiceless sounds. And if you produce the sound and your vocal cord are not vibrated, this sound is called the voiceless sound. This is the first type of classification. And the second is place of articulation. Mean, what are the place where the active articulator touches? This is the place of articulation. What is the end position of the active articulator? We have the many position in the place of articulator. See, the first position is bilabial. When your two lips are involved, this is called bilabial. Dental. When your teeth are involved, this is called dental. Next, labiodental. The position at which your dental and your lips both are involved is called labiodental. Alveolar. When your alveolars will be involved, this is called the alveolar place of articulation. And post alveolar. When your post alveolar position, when your active articulator touches the post alveolar position, this is called the post alveolar. And when your active articulator touches the palato-alveolar, this is called the palato-alveolar position. And when your active articulator tongue will touch the palatal, this is called palatal. And when your part of tongue will be raised and touches the velar, this is called the velar place of articulation. And when your active articulator touches your position will be the glottal, this is called the glottal position, because When your sound will be controlled, these places, this is called the place of articulation. And next one is the manner of articulation. How the sounds are produced. How the sounds are produced. We can say that the sound is produced when we take stop. In a stoppage manner, sound is produced. Affricate, it is the manner. In this way, the sounds are produced. Nasal, in the nasal way, the sounds are produced. Trill, trill are rolled consonants. This is called trill. A trill, this is the pronunciation. Trill are rolled consonants. When we produce a sound and we roll the tongue position, this is called trill. Flap. When your tongue flap one time, this is called the flap. Lateral. When your tongue raises and touches to the alveolar, the air comes both sides of the tongue, this is called lateral. That is la sound. When you produce la sound, your tip of tongue will raise it and touches the alveolar ridge, and the air comes through the both side of the tongue. This is called the lateral. Fractive. When you produce the sound and first you take stop, then you release the sound slowly. This process is called fractive. Like we say chair. First you compress the sound, then you release the sound slowly. This is called fractive. Frictionless continuant. It means that when you produce a sound, your manner is you don't produce any friction, but continuously you release the air. This is called the frictionless continuant. Semi-vowel. Some are the vowels that looks like the vowel, but they are the consonants. In English, we have the two words that are the semi-vowels. They look like the consonant, but they are produced like the consonant sounds. Fortis and lens. This is also the position, the place of the manner of articulation at which the sound is produced. And in this way, we can say that there are three classification of sound, three ways. In these ways, we can classify the consonant sound. And we can say our first thing tells us what type of sound it is. It is the question of what. What type of sound? Either the sound is voiced or unvoiced. The second tells us what is the place at which the active articulator touches. This is the question of second point, the place of articulation. The third one is the question how we can produce sound. And if we say how, we have to tell that the manner, how we can produce. If we can say that we are producing the sound, the stop. This is the manner, and this is how we are producing the sound. And if we say we are producing the sound like frictive, like affricates, like semi-vowel, like frictionless continuants, like nasal, and these are the manner, and these tells us how we are producing the particular sound of consonant. And these are the three ways. In these three ways, we can analyze the sound, the consonant sound. And if you got my point, And if you have any question about the classification of the consonant sound, you can comment in the comment section, and you can put your reason and you can put your feedback in the comment section. Thank you very much.